Hi y'all, welcome back to the channel, and if this is your first time seeing me, hello, my name is Lariah, and this is a new series that I'll be starting about my daily life as someone who works from home, is a fiance, is a dog mom, but most of all is an introvert. I haven't always been an introvert my whole life. I've always been known as someone who was outgoing, someone who could start up a conversation very easily and make friends with basically anyone. And while I still feel like some part of me is that girl, there's this new side that has appeared. And I've definitely noticed the change, and it was around the pandemic. And I definitely don't want to be the type of person to blame all of their problems on the pandemic, but it was definitely a hard time for everyone. It definitely changed a lot of us, and it altered my brain chemistry severely. Not only during the time of lockdown, but also with the situations that I went through at the time. I feel like our natural response to overstimulation is just to shut down. And when I tell you I took shutting down a little bit too serious, I mean it, because now I am 2+ years into this introverted lifestyle. But a little background about myself is I'm a 23-year-old girl. I just graduated college from the University of Arizona last December. I have a fiance and a dog, like I mentioned before. And about a year ago, I moved to South Korea for 3 months to be with my fiance. And now we are back here in the United States, and we are living in California. During the pandemic was a time that I had went through a really bad relationship, and I experienced severe anxiety for the first time. And growing up, I was extremely fortunate and lucky to not have as many hardships as many people, but I did have health issues. I have an autoimmune disease, so I was in and out of the hospital. But in hindsight, my life could have been 1,000% worse. But when it started to get worse, I didn't know how to deal with it, to the point where I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to see anyone. I ate my feelings, and I just called it a day. For years, I have been trying to pull myself out of this rut. This weird feeling of being stuck has just latched onto me. I don't know how to shake it. And every day I try new strategies, but I know that this is a healing journey, and it takes trial and error just to find the small things that'll help you move forward. So I try not to be hard on myself. I wanted to come back to YouTube because I wanted to be able to connect with people who could potentially feel the same way that I've been feeling for a while and just don't know where to put that energy, or don't know if anyone can relate to you. And it's even harder when you've lived a life with high expectations for yourself and you get to a point where you're like, okay, wait a minute, like, why am I not where I thought I am? Or why am I not where I thought I would be? And why am I in this place now? And at this time, this is the season that you're going to learn that your path is not linear. It is quite literally a maze. And there are walls that maybe weren't there before that are up now. And it is your job to not let other people or what other people have done to you affect your life or affect how it turns out. And I had to sit in that feeling for a long time, and I'm currently still sitting in that feeling. But I'm starting to realize that if my life doesn't move forward, or if I don't accomplish my goals, accomplish my dreams, after all this time has passed, that it's on me. Because I'm letting the things that hurt me the most in life rule my life. And after a certain amount of time, it does become on you. The anxieties that life can bring on can quite literally feel crippling. And we all know that it's easy to do things to give us like instant gratification in life, just to make ourselves feel better about our daily situation. But I've learned that we have to be constantly thinking about our future self and constantly keeping our future lives in mind if we want them to turn out a certain way. No one will know how truly devastating anxiety can feel unless they've actually been through it. No one knows how it is. No one knows the hardships. No one knows the constant thoughts in your brains, like 24 hours, like they're going. No one knows what that's like until they've actually experienced it. And it's hard to share with people in your real life because you don't want to come off as someone who's complaining. And sometimes, though, you need to complain a little bit to get to where you're going. We all need that release. We all need to talk about the things that hurt us the most. And, you want people in your real life to understand it. And sometimes they don't. And it can definitely be a difficult journey getting them there as well. One thing that I've learned throughout this journey, though, and one thing that has really kept me going every day is that it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Life is amazing, and it's a gift, and it's been given to us. And everybody's life is completely different. No one is doing the exact same thing. And I promise you, when you start even just thinking about that on the daily basis, you start to feel the eases of the pressure in your surroundings. And with being so deep into social media and growing up on social media and quite literally being the guinea pigs of social media as social media has grown into what it has been today, it has completely altered our brain chemistry to think that if we're not like the people online with the fancy cars and the fancy apartments and with a million achievements that you didn't even know could be achieved, that your life simply has come to nothing. And it is simply just not true. It is so not true. And I hated myself for so long. And I still beat myself up about it. But I hated myself for so long for even thinking that was the case. And I know that social media, though, can come off in a weird way that can lead people to have these dark feelings and these dark thoughts and go down these dark paths. Comparison is the thief of joy. It literally robs you of being in the moment and appreciating the little things that you have done, and somehow feels like all the progress that you made over all this time and all these years has been nothing compared to others. And it's okay to have these feelings. With seeing how everything is going online and seeing all these things that you don't have in front of your face every single day, it is completely normal to have those feelings. But you are literally the maker of your own path. And it might sound cheesy, but there's a saying that you are the pilot of your own life, and it is so true. No one can stop you from going anywhere except for you. No one knows where you're going in life except for you. So you're the only one that can stop yourself from stepping into the future version of who you want to be. So you need to go and take a social media break. You need to go to that new class. You need to go to that new coffee shop. You need to go to that new club meeting at your school and make an effort to be the person that you want to be in the future every single day. And if you just do that, if you only do that throughout your life will have all of the meaning in the world. We are all not made to compete and to fight against each other and to put ourselves down or to be in any kind of race. No one wants to race anyone. We are here to live and appreciate the things that we have while we have them. We're here to explore new things, travel the world, and to challenge ourselves to grow. That's it. That's all. You don't owe anyone anything, and I'm just here to reiterate that here for you today. So, if any of this stuff that I have just been spewing into the mic has resonated with you, I want to go through this journey with you. We can go through this journey together. So, stick around a while. I have a feeling that we're going to be the best of friends.